Winnetonka High School Freshman Physics by April Oswald. Force. A force is a push or a pull. When objects interact, there is a force between both objects. Forces only exist as an outcome of an interaction. The SI unit for a force is in newtons. Four fundamental forces. Forces are classified into four groups. The groups are electromagnetic, which is the attraction or repulsion between two electrically charged objects; gravity, which is the attraction between two objects and their mass and distance apart; strong nuclear is the attraction of neutrons and protons in the nucleus of an atom; weak nuclear is the attraction of spare neutrons, isotopes of a certain element. They are classified by their strengths from strongest to weakest. The strongest is strong nuclear, then electromagnetic, then weak nuclear, then gravity. Contact and non-contact forces. Contact forces result when two interacting objects are perceived to be in physical contact with each other. Non-contact forces result even when the two objects are not in physical contact with each other, but are able to exert push or pull despite their physical separation. Types of forces. The types of forces are tension force, which is due to pulling; normal force, which support force of a solid surface; buoyant force, which supports force from a liquid or gas; applied force, which is force on an object that creates an outcome; elastic force, which is due to stretching or squishing; and force due to gravity, which is pulling towards the center of the earth. Static equilibrium. Static equilibrium is when all forces are balanced or equal. Velocity equals zero, therefore acceleration equals zero. Dynamic equilibrium. Dynamic equilibrium is when all forces are balanced, but the object is moving at a constant velocity, therefore acceleration equals zero. Here is an example video of dynamic equilibrium. The car moves along the floor with a constant velocity. Disequilibrium. Disequilibrium is when the forces are unbalanced. Velocity equals zero, therefore acceleration equals a constant number. Here is an example video of disequilibrium. As the ball rolls down the ramp, it is accelerating. Mass, weight, and force due to gravity. Mass is the amount of matter in an object. Force due to gravity is the pull on an object towards the center of the earth. Weight is another name for force due to gravity. Mass remains the same wherever you go, and weight depends on the force due to gravity to wherever you are. Effect of mass on the rate of descent of falling objects. How fast something falls does not depend on its mass. Heavier things do not fall faster than lighter things. When a feather and a rock fall at the same time, they travel at different speeds. This is because the feather has more air resistance than the rock. Even if they had the same masses, the feather would still fall slower than the rock. Newton's law of universal gravitation. All objects with mass are attracted to all other objects with mass. The moon's gravitational pull is weaker than the Earth's because the Earth's mass is larger than the moon's mass. As the mass of an object increases, the gravitational pull increases. As the distance between the objects increases, the gravitational pull decreases.